Okay, welcome back to class. Today's class we're going to be talking about how to create database and table. How to create database and table. So let's create new. Let's save NodeJs database .js. Let's create this. Okay. So the first thing is for us to spill out our var mysql equal to require in quote mysql. Then we go on to var con. We have mysql dot create connection. Then we have this. What is it creating? The same. We have host, just as the last one we did. We have host, we have localhost. Then we go to the next one, user. What do we have? Remember, we have root, capital letter. We go to the next one, then password. What's the password? Yes, that's the password. Then also we have database. So let me call it my data. Base. Let's leave it as this. My database. Let's put it in quotes. Okay. We have my database. Okay. Then we have the close tag and the curly bracket is closed. Okay. Then this is closed. So let's put on the con.connect function, the callback function. When we have the callback function, it error, and after the error, what can it display? If error through error, else what would it do? Console display, that is console log connected, console log connected. So it's going to show us connected. Okay, let me close this one here. Let me close this one. So that is that about that. Then I will now make some call functions now. SQL. I want to create now. This is how to create from here using this using Visual Studio here. Create. What am I creating? My database. Can you see that? I'm creating my database under the SQL function, the con.query. I'm going to bring out the query now. What is it going to checkmate? SQL. I just labeled it that function. If there is an error, error, or it displays the result. What else would it do if error pops up? If error through err, throw error, and if it doesn't, it will display console.log. Let's have this database created. Yes, this is what it would have, database created. So let's save. Let's say terminal new. So it's going to be NodeJs database.js. Is there space in between? Yes, there is. Okay. What? Okay, it's throwing in an error. Let me rename this. Rename. I don't want to have that space in between. NodeJs DB. Okay. NodeJs DB. NodeJs DB. The JavaScript. Unknown database. Okay, I think it has not been created. Okay, let's see why. Throw on MySQL errors. Okay, there is an error on that aspect. Okay, it has not created the database. Okay, so let's create the database first. Let's go back to that CMD table. Okay, now let's go back to this function. Let's create from here first, and let's see why it's not creating over there. Create creating what now? Create database. What's going to be the name of the database now? What's the name of the database we are creating? Let's go back to this page and see. Okay, look at the name of the database. My database. Let's copy this. Let's take it to the CMD page now. View. Then you put this function. Okay, now look at it, has created it. One role affected. Okay, so let me go back to this point now. And let's check. Let me see why this is this. NodeJs DB.js. Okay. Line 1. Okay, let me change this first. Okay, maybe let's see this. Let's see this. NodeJs, db.js. Okay, unknown database. Let me do this here. DB. Wow, look at something here. SQL create database. Oh, no wonder. Okay, let's see from here now. Times okay. Nevertheless, let's just create from here. NodeJs db.js. Okay, it's go from 1. Unknown database. Okay, let's go back and create database. Okay, it has also created that. Let's go back. NodeJs db.js. Okay, database exists. Okay, now that database is already functional. Okay, let's create another database now. Let's put VCRX. That's my database name now, VCRX. So let's save this. NodeJs db.js. Okay. Has to create another one again. Create VCRX as a database. It has been created. NodeJs db.js. Okay, I think all these data. Okay, now let's do something. Let us see. Uh, let it show all the database. Let it show the database. Let me go back. I'm coming. Show data base. Let it show databases now. Show the databases now. Okay, beautiful. It has been created already. Look at it. My DB database was created. VCRX2 has been created. These are the two major databases. So we're going to be working with VCRX. Okay, let's just work with VCRX. Although I can still delete a database though. Okay, so let's work with VCRX. Let's say use VCRX. Database changed. So we are now using VCRX now as our database. So it will run every other positive function that we have. Okay, so that's how to create database, and now we're going to be moving to creating tables. We're going to be moving to creating tables. Alright, see you in our next class.